Welcome back to RXMuscle's Iron Road to the Arnold Classic, brought to you by Redcon One. Visit redcon1.com. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today's guest has got to be one of the dark horse favorites in this Arnold Classic lineup. We've had him here before. We'll have him back again. Welcome back, Luke Sandoe.
Hey Dave, how you doing? This is, thank you very much for having me on again. It's an absolute pleasure as always.
Thank you. I saw you in Florida last week, or was it a week or two ago?
Yeah, no, I think it might have been like three weeks ago now.
Time flies. You were down in Boca doing the Boca thing. I know you were going to see Redcon. You're doing some videos out there because you're sponsored by them now.
Yeah.
I saw you at I see the shirt. I saw you at Flex Lewis's gym training also.
Yes. So Aaron flew me out for Redcon because I was in pretty good shape because I think I was about 7-8 weeks out.
Right.
But I wasn't going to be to the point where I was just too close to travel. So we got me out then, and we just filmed stuff every day for the week. They made sure all my schedule was not interrupted at all. So I trained the same every day, and my meals were in at the same time every day, and we did everything around my diet and training. So it was great. It was a great week. We got tons of material, footage, content, everything. So it was worth going out for the trip.
Yeah, it always sucks when you have to travel when you're dieting because you got to bring your food and your schedules. You don't really get to enjoy the trip as much as you would if you weren't dieting. But obviously, you're getting paid. You're an endorsed athlete now, so that's got to give you some security.
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
Talk to me about Flex Lewis's gym. I've gotten an invite to go there, which is nice. I haven't had a chance to actually go down there and film or do anything here. What did you like about it, and what made it special to you?
It was very surreal because obviously everyone knows what the gym looks like because Flex does a lot of pretty much daily content from there on his Instagram. So I felt like I'd already been, but it was very different sort of being there. The gym itself is great. It's very well equipped. It has phenomenal lighting in there. It has, that kind of gym where you're like, I look good in every mirror. It's one of those. So I was like, Flex. I think Flex put most of the budget into the lighting of that gym.
Yeah, I went to a gym called Barton Gym in Seattle, Washington, and they spent $1 million on the lighting in the place supposedly. And the gym, like you said, every machine had a special spotlight on it, and you looked so good in the mirror there that all you wanted to do is take pictures of yourself. So I can appreciate that.
You know what? Actually, if you opened like a gym that's for everyone, and you made quite average people look incredible, and then everyone would just love being in the gym, and everyone would come back every day. That's right. Don't have to get their high because every average person looks great in the gym. That's smart. I like that. That's good.
Even I look good. Even me at 200 something pounds was flexing.
But the thing is about Flex's gym, that lighting's just for him.
Yeah.
So
if it motivates you and keeps you in a good mindset, then that's a good gym as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. A lot of people have been asking me, did you train with Flex while you were there?
No, unfortunately not. No, he was. I think our schedules were kind of they didn't kind of match up particularly well. And he didn't know I was there until quite short notice. And obviously he's training with John De La Rosa at the moment. So I didn't want to interfere with that. And Flex trains way differently than I do. And we didn't want to kind of clash there either. So we just
What is the difference between your training and Flex Lewis's training?
I train really heavy, a lot more free weights, less machines, lower reps, lower volume.
Mm-hmm.
How
does he train?
He just does pretty much the absolute opposite. He does a lot more volume. He still trains heavy, but slightly higher reps. A lot more machines, very fast paced. Pace a lot of sets, a lot of reps. That kind of thing. It's not. It's like Jay Cutler versus Dorian Yates, kind of.
Right. Yeah, I ascribe more to your way of training.
Yeah.
And obviously it's worked for you. You've put a tremendous amount of weight on. What do you think you're going to be stepping on stage at? I know you're working obviously with Chris Aceto. What do you guys think that the stage weight will be?
I don't know. He's killing me with my weight. It's annoying me because anytime it gets even this close to 260, he's like, "Hi, day, back up," and then. Like about 4 days ago, just out of the blue, I think he's just trying to fuck with me, really. He's like, right, three high days. And I was like, but Chris, one of these days I'm not training. He was like, okay, good, we'll have a burger on that day. I was like, what the And then I was 270 pounds about 2 days ago.
Holy mackerel. That's big.
He was like, good, perfect. don't worry. And then I was 264 this morning, and by far the best I've looked. So
that seems to be a sweet spot, 264?
I don't know. I mean, I would probably say if I dry out and I don't know, 257 maybe, 256.
Right. And how tall are you, Luke, again?
Sorry?
How tall are you?
I say I'm 5'8", so I think I'm 5'8". I mean, my training partner says I'm more 5'7", but he's a liar, so I would say 5'8".
That's a lot of weight for a guy of your height. You know, it's probably one of the biggest guys on that Arnold stage, height for weight, that we're going to see up there.
Yeah, I mean that is one thing Chris said to me and Sean in person, is they said you're a lot bigger in person than we thought in pictures. So maybe it doesn't translate in pictures. So because I never look at my pictures and think that guy weighs nearly 270. It doesn't.
You also don't walk around with a tremendous tan all year round either. So I mean, when you're all tanned up, your body looks completely different.
Yeah, of course. But the yeah, I mean, it's pretty heavy.
Do you feel very confident going into this Arnold Classic as opposed to last year's?
It's a totally different year for me. This has been. I've tried to explain it before. I still can't. I just think this year everything's worked. My mindset's been clearer. I've managed to step things up a gear without even knowing the gear was there in the first place, and now I've kind of discovered it, and I've got into a rhythm. And Chris and I have just been like in sync the whole time, and it's just been so simple and straightforward. And I've never had it like that, and I still feel great. And as a result, I'm the best I've ever looked, ever.
Do you have a nose ring in?
Yeah.
I thought I saw it. It's like hidden in the mustache there.
Yeah. I've got a little.
Do you have to take that out for competing or no?
No, it's black, so you can't really see it. I think you're probably just reflected on the light, so no, you can't really see it. I mean, if they tell me to take it out, I'll take it out. But
back in the day, they would have ripped it out of your nose. They were really in the '90s. They were very, very violent about the earring thing, and you couldn't wear any jewelry at all on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why they just had this rule that you couldn't do.
You're not allowed to wear jewelry, but they can cover the bikini girls' bikinis.
Of course, yeah. It's the whole double standard. You know, the girls compete with the guys, but the guys can't go cross into the female territory. You know.
Exactly.
I thought you were pulling out. I thought that was a whiskey thing you had over there.
It's just my big Jack Daniels.
Now, I know you have a Chris Aceto T-shirt. Can you show us that shirt that you bought for Chris?
This came today. This is kind of a private joke, so anyone that does follow me on Instagram will get this instantly. You see it?
The Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster.
My son would love it.
Team Aceto.
Do you want to share the inside joke with our audience, or no? Did they have to go to Instagram?
I've had cookies in my diet every single day, the entire prep. And it's either two big cookies or 4 big cookies. And I have them pre-training, and I've had them since the off-season, all the way until even now, if they're still in my diet.
Really?
It makes no sense. I don't get it. They're just big chocolate chip cookies, like the big doughy, soft ones you get from the bakery.
And Chris, has you eaten those?
Yeah, because I've had them in for so long, he just never took them out. He kind of takes things out from other places.
Is it possible he forgot about the fact that they were in there?
It's too late now, mate. Sorry. But no, it's well, that's been our joke, because like every now and then he'll just text me a picture of some cookies.
That's funny.
It's I mean, I think what it is, he's just sick of the whole muffin thing now, isn't he?
Yeah, because you get too much flack on the muffin thing, so now he's into cookies.
Everyone is now got the muffins in, so we're starting a revolution. You know?
So, maybe what I should come out with in terms of a nutrition product is forget all these protein cookies and protein bars. Maybe we should just make regular cookies, right?
Just regular cookies.
Call them muscle cookies, that's all. And they'll just be chocolate chip cookies that taste awesome.
Yeah.
No protein in them,
Technician cookies.
That's right, technician cookies. And I know Tyler, my producer, he'll definitely eat them, He'll be much happier than the protein cookies.
I'd eat those guys. Yeah, definitely.
Luke, I want to just wish you the best of luck. You're a great sport. I love having you on the show. We always get a good laugh in. And I know you'll be in on Monday. Chris is meeting all his athletes on Monday, so I'll be flying in on Thursday. I'll see you then. And best of luck up on stage.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure as always. And again, I will see you next week.
All right, guys, and that's going to take us to the end of another RXMuscle Iron Road to the Arnold Classic 2019, brought to you by Redcon 1. I'm Dave Palumbo. We'll see you next time.